Testing.
1, 2, 3.
Yeet.
Yo.
Yeet. Hi, I'm Craig Jones.
And I'm Devin Jones.
And we are a Father-Son review team, and we saw Spider-Man, what was it, Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yeah.
Far From Home. Welcome back. We haven't been here for a while. It's been my fault. I've been really busy.
Yeah.
I'm a camera guy. I've been working for everyone. I can't turn down that loot, man. But we saw Spider-Man Far From Home. It's Far From Home, right?
Yes.
Okay. And let me talk to the
I
parents.
swear, every movie, every review, this dude forgets the name
I'm
of
old.
it.
I'm middle-aged, and I don't even care. Okay, let me talk to the parents. Parents, Spider-Man Far From Home, it's got the typical Marvel violence. I think it's PG-13, probably.
Yeah.
It's really not gory. It's really not bloody at all. There's a lot of violence, but it's like CGI violence almost, so I think it's pretty harmless.
And people get shot and stuff, but...
Yeah, but, you know, it's okay. There were a lot of little kids in the movie theater when I saw it, and they were just fine. There was like a little 5-year-old, probably 4. He might have even been 4, and he was sitting next to me because the parents brought him, and he just had this big bucket of popcorn like this the whole time. You know, and he just loved the movie. So I mean, it's fast paced. I think it's appropriate for most ages. You know your kid,
Yeah.
but is there anything you thought was egregious or anything? I didn't even think that anything was scary in it. I thought it was pretty harmless.
I don't know, maybe if your kid's like really scared of stuff, like some of the elementals could scare it, I guess.
Yeah, there are some sexual jokes, but your little kid's not gonna get it. You know, they go over. It probably went over his head too, so I'm not even worried about it. But so we both agree it's pretty harmless. If you saw the first one, Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming, this one's just like that. It's nothing. There's nothing really bad in the movie at all.
It's a Marvel movie.
And
you know what it is.
It's really a family movie, really. I mean, of all the Marvel properties, I think these Spider-Man films have been family films.
Yeah.
Really, I think they are.
I mean, Spider-Man's a very friendly family character. Usually.
He is now. They made him a little dark for a little bit, but this version is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the movie. What'd you think?
You know, I'm always, hands down, gonna go see or play or read the next Spider-Man thing that comes out because I'm a Spider-Man fan. It's my dude. But,
Did you like the movie, though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like the movie because Homecoming was, like, my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Well, is it now, though?
I don't know. I think
there was another Spider-Man film that came out last year that, I recall you went gaga nuts over. So
yeah, Homecoming is my second favorite Spider-Man movie, and I think that Far From Home and Homecoming are about the same for me. Like,
I get it.
Both good.
I can see how you can say that.
I would recommend both of them to people that like stuff. If you like superhero movies, you're probably gonna like these movies. If you like dumb, funny comedy, you're gonna like these movies.
Mm-hmm. So, as far as our rating system goes, what do you give it?
I'll give it a bomb diggity.
Bomb diggity, our highest praise. I'm just going to give it worth the popcorn, which is good, but, not great.
Like, I could see how some people would give it worth the popcorn.
Yeah, because I like the movie, but I didn't love the movie, and there's a lot to really like about the movie. It had it's like an 80s movie, which is weird to me. It's like it play all 80s music and not like throwback type, like modern people sounding like 80s. No, this is like 80s music, which was weird in this modern film that they're playing at. It's like an 80s teenage comedy, like if they went to Europe, like European Vacation or something like that. And it's funny. There's genuine funny moments. I like the way the whole teenage aspect of it. But it's like guys my age writing, teenage comedy, and we grew up watching the best teenage comedies ever made, so I guess people my age are pretty good at it.
It works.
But yeah, I enjoyed the film. The whole Jake Gyllenhaal thing, he was kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. It's not his fault because he's a great actor. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a point where he becomes what he's supposed to be. And he's just kind of annoying. It's just kind of like, shut up, dude. But I mean, okay, slight spoiler. The movie's been out for about a week. So, slight spoiler. Mysterio, if you don't know Spider-Man, anything about him, most people do, though. I think they know that Mysterio's not a good guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's a bad guy. Okay, spoiler review. he's a bad guy.
I mean,
spoilers, the villain.
Not really. It's Mysterio.
Mysterio's the villain, but
you know who
people might not know that though. They might not know he's a villain.
Yeah, some people might think that the Elementals are the main villain.
The Elementals really aren't the Elementals though. They're kind of something else.
I mean, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, but they're kind of something else. They're not. If you really want, we get the Elementals. No, you don't.
No, you don't. It does.
No, you don't. Nah. This is not the Elementals.
Mysterio's the main villain in this movie. It's not.
Mysterio's the main villain. And he's kind of annoying sometimes, but I did like certain aspects of it. Though I think it's a good movie. I think it's a good movie.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna go with this. I'm not really a big fan of Mary Jane. She's just not Mary Jane to me. It's like she's this goth person without makeup, but she's just not Mary Jane to me.
I feel
and I don't care about the color thing. I don't care about that. Doesn't bother me. It's just that she's not the way they write her character. And Flash Thompson, I don't like the way they write him either. I guess I don't like the changes that they've made in the Spider-Man universe, but they do such a good job, and the actors are all good, and the stories are well delivered, that I'm okay with the changes. You can make changes as long as you make a good movie. Or I should say this: you can make changes I don't like, as long as you make a good movie. And I don't like the changes they've made to the Spider-Man. I want to see, my Spider-Man, but. It's okay though.
Yeah.
I was okay.
I think that I can't remember what her name is, like Zendaya or something. Like I think she was better in this movie than she was in the last one.
She had more to do.
She was more likable.
True. She had a lot more to do in this movie.
Yeah, she seemed more like a person in this one.
Right, but still.
But like, I mean, yeah, I would have preferred for her to be a little bit more normal, not obsessed with all this.
Mary Jane for my generation was. And the generation before me was she was really nice, but she was outgoing and go-getting.
Yeah.
And she was a model, for crying out loud. I mean, she just was really friendly and outgoing and in your face in a way. And Peter kind of needed that, because he was such a quiet, reserved nerd. He needed somebody that would come get him. And she's not like that. She's just kind of like angsty teen, and it's like, all right.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean, it's fine. I didn't write the movie, so it doesn't really matter.
But I mean, hey, if you don't like Spider-Man or whatever, you can record it on your DVR, and then if you still hate the movie, you can just replay the part where Flash gets punched in the balls.
Well, you like that part.
Everybody likes that part.
I was in the trailer though, so I didn't laugh because it was in the trailer.
Mr. Sunday movies, anytime they talk about people getting hit in the balls, they always show that clip. They play it thousands of times.
Yeah, that kind of spoiled it for me. I wish they hadn't shown me that, because as a packed house, I saw it the opening night. Nobody laughed at that because we'd already seen it in the, in the trailer. So but okay, Spider-Man: Homecoming, a good time at the movies.
I'd say that. Yeah.
He really, really liked it. I just sort of liked it, but I have my reservations. I don't necessarily like all the changes they've made, but. They're good movies. I love Tom Holland, man. He's just solid.
He's good as Spider-Man. Sometimes certain people won't work as Spider-Man. One thing about Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man's supposed to be short, nerdy, and weird.
Yeah.
He's one of them tall, handsome dudes that everybody is like, oh my God, Andrew Garfield. It doesn't
Tom
really
Holland's
work as him.
A good-looking dude, man. I mean, it's not like he's ugly.
But he's short.
He is short.
He can pull off being nerdy.
Nerdy, yes, he can.
Andrew Garfield, I didn't really buy it.
I'm one of the few people that actually enjoy The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I liked him in that movie.
I enjoyed that movie, too.
I didn't like the first Amazing Spider-Man at all, but I did like this Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I thought he had really come into his own. He was doing a good job.
I mean, the Stan Lee cameo in the first one was really good.
Yeah. But
that was awesome.
But then,
that's my man Stan.
But these new Tom Holland Spider-Man films are much better than those. So okay, whatever,
Yeah.
Tom Holland's great, man. The first time I saw him in that movie where it was that movie about that tsunami, it was Big Wave. He was a little kid and he just killed it. I thought he should have gotten an Academy Award for that movie. He didn't even get nominated. He was amazing in that film. He's a star of that movie. But then his mother, the woman who plays his mother got nominated, but not him, and that pissed me off. I was so mad. He was great. What was the name of that movie?
I don't remember.
Like impossible, unbelievable, or something.
I think I've only seen like clips of it. I don't know
it's
if
a
I've
movie
ever
where
seen all of it.
you go to this like little Asian country and there's a tsunami thing and they just show you what happens to the white people pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the Asian, they don't care about them, but they show you what happens to the white family. But Tom Holland was excellent in that film. I remember. Oh gosh, I hope that was him. I hope I'm not confusing him with somebody else. I'm a big jerk.
I think he was in that.
He was great, man.
I mean, Tom Holland's a good actor.
Oh, he's great. Great.
One of my friends like hates him, not because of his acting, but because he's known for spoiling stuff.
He's a kid, man. You got to give him a break.
I don't have an issue with that.
You know,
he's
whatever.
Fine.
And the stuff that he did spoil wasn't that big a deal.
I remember in an interview with like the cast of Infinity War and stuff, like he was about to spoil something, and like Doctor Strange like covered up his hand with a Thanos glove or something.
Right. Because he just talks too much, man.
Yeah.
But it's again, solid movie, solid acting, good direction. I just thought it was kind of bland at times. I just really wasn't loving the movie, but I really liked it. I love the music because that's music from my era.
It's good music.
Hearing the Ramones in a Spider-Man movie is pretty awesome.
And there's a kind of funny joke about that too, like the old music with the teenagers later in it.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm not gonna say it so you can experience it and you can decide if it's funny or not. It was kind of funny. He got it. The theater I was in, because we didn't see it together, but like the theater I was in, there were people laughing.
Really?
A lot at that.
I don't know what. Just tell me. Spoilers.
When Happy starts playing AC/DC and he's like, "I love Van Halen."
Oh no, it wasn't. He said Led Zeppelin.
No, I thought he said.
I didn't like that joke at all. That's the problem with your generation. You don't know nothing.
My theater was laughing. I went to an AC/DC concert.
And who took you? Me. That's right. See, I'm the reason you know that's AC/DC. Yeah, it's me. Trust me.
You're the reason I know who Guns N' Roses is.
When you were like 2-3 years old, I let you know. I was training you on what music is.
Like playing Paradise City.
Yep. Exactly. But anyway,
play that more.
So it was just okay for me, but I still recommend seeing it in the theater. It was fun, and it's got a good. I think it's good for the whole family. It's a family movie. These are family movies. They're like teen comedies.
Yeah, if you don't want to see if you don't want your kids to hear anything that's slightly adult or see any violence, then you don't need to take them to this, I guess. But
those people aren't watching this review anyway.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, go see the movie. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
It's worth seeing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Peace.